and I'm coming to the New York Pro. I'm coming to get my Olympia qualification, and I'm coming to be the first person to win 3 New York Pros and have 3 rings.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we will be talking about the upcoming 2025 New York Pro Show lineup and breaking down some of the bodybuilders who will be competing and discussing each competitor and sharing insights on who has the best chance to dominate the stage and earn their qualification for the Mr. Olympia 2025. This video has everything you need to know, so let's jump right into it. First in the lineup, we have Nick Walker from the USA. Nick is back and better than ever. He recently competed at the 2025 Pittsburgh Pro Show where many fans and experts believe he brought his best version ever. Although he placed second behind Derek Lunsford, many people felt he was robbed. Nick came in freaky, full and super condition. His arms, legs and overall muscle mass were on another level and his conditioning was simply better than everyone else's. Now, Nick is heading to the New York Pro to secure his Olympia qualification. If he shows up with the same or an even better version of his physique, he's the favorite to win this show. Even guys like Derek, Samson or Hattie will have a hard time beating this version of Nick at Mr. Olympia. Next, we have William Bonac from the Netherlands. Bonac has been very active this year. After Mr. Olympia 2024, he competed in the Arnold Classic, Detroit Pro and Pittsburgh Pro, and now he's stepping on the New York Pro stage, even though he's already qualified for the 2025 Olympia by winning the Detroit Pro. He continues to compete. Some feel he should take a break to let his body recover and prep properly for Olympia. He still brings good aesthetics and conditioning, but at the recent Pittsburgh Pro, he seemed to be lacking a bit of definition and muscle separation. Still, Bonac is a veteran, and we know he can always bring a surprise. Michal Krizo from Slovakia. Krizo is back after recovering from an injury. He placed 5th at the Pittsburgh Pro, and although he wasn't in his absolute best shape, he still looked good. He has improved a bit but still needs to tighten up his midsection, bring up his chest and abs, and focus more on waist control. If Krizo nails his conditioning and fullness, he can easily return to his mass monster form and possibly win future shows. All eyes will be on how much he's improved in a short time. Next, we have Sasan Heirati from the UK. Sasan is one of the fast rising stars in the IFBB Pro League. He placed second at both the Detroit Pro behind William Bonac and the FIBO Championship behind Andrew Jack. His physique is well balanced with good size, excellent conditioning and stage presence. He has already confirmed that he'll be doing the California State Pro after this show. So he's not just here for experience, he's here to fight for the win. If he brings his best version, he can absolutely crack the top spots. Regan Grimes from Canada. Regan last competed at the 2023 Mr. Olympia where he placed 10th in his debut. After that, he took a long break in the 2024 season. Now he's back and ready to hit the New York Pro stage. In 2023, Regan brought his best ever look, aesthetics, size and improving conditioning. If he shows up shredded and full, he can be a serious threat to the top contenders like Nick and Krizo. Fans are excited to see this comeback. Pavel Beran from the Czech Republic. Pavel competed at the 2025 Pittsburgh Pro where he placed 9th, the same placing he had at the 2024 EVLS Prague Pro. He has the size and shape, but the main issue is conditioning and muscle maturity. To move into the top 5 or higher, Pavel needs to come in much sharper. If he shows up in peak condition, he can move up the ranks, but if not, he might once again land around top 6. Kennedy Anyanwu from the USA. Kennedy is making his IFBB Pro debut at the New York Pro after earning his pro card at the 2023 NPC Nationals. This guy is a mass monster, thick arms, full chest and wide back. He's new to the Pro League, but he has the size and potential to make a solid first impression. If he brings good conditioning with that size, don't be surprised if he lands in the top 10 or higher. Gianluca Di Lorenzo from Italy. Lorenzo competed at the 2024 Toronto Pro, where he finished 9th and also placed 10th at the Mr. Big Evolution Pro Show. He has a big and thick physique, especially in the upper body. However, what's holding him back is conditioning and detail. If he can tighten up and come in more shredded, he could be a threat. But based on recent performances, it looks like he still needs more time to polish his physique for higher placements. Dennis Friedrich from Germany. Dennis placed 10th at the FIBO Championship and now he's heading into another tough lineup at the New York Pro. He has decent structure and muscle size, but he lacks the conditioning, detail, and fullness to go up against top guys like Nick Walker or Regan Grimes. He needs to dial in his prep more and come in sharper if he wants to improve his placing. Vincenzo Massone from USA. Vincenzo recently placed 13th at the Pittsburgh Pro and now he's jumping into another elite show at the New York Pro. Vincenzo has size and a solid base, but he struggles with conditioning and muscle density compared to the top bodybuilders. If he doesn't make big improvements, he's likely to land outside the top 10 again. However, his consistent effort and love for the sport show that he's not giving up and keeps pushing forward. So that's the full lineup for the 2025 New York Pro Show. This competition is shaping up to be one of the most exciting shows of the year, with big names like Nick Walker, William Bonac, Michal Krizo, and rising stars like Sasan Heirati and Kennedy Anyanwu all ready to battle it out on stage. Who do you think will win this show? Will Nick Walker take the title and qualify for Olympia, or will someone surprise us all? Drop your thoughts in the comments below and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more awesome bodybuilding content. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next prediction video.